Hi, guys. Good morning. I'm cold. Oh, I'm so cold. No, I'm always cold. That's why. No, I'm not. I can't say that. Anyway, good morning. Hope all is well with you guys. I got a little sleep yesterday afternoon, so it wasn't that bad. Mama Rosie's eye's doing better. She went to her ophthalmologist or optometrist or whichever it was, an eye doctor, and then gave her some drops to put in it to get the rest of the glue out, but it's still there and it's hurting her a little bit. It's like if you got sand in your eye or something, and it's just kind of scratching every time she what you call it, if that makes any sense. But anyway, good morning. It's gonna get up to about 78 today, partly sunny. And guess what? Today, tonight, and tomorrow, there's basically a chance of a thunderstorm, like a normal thing, and maybe a shower, because that's what you get in the month of May. Hi, boy. I am doing better than I was yesterday. How are you doing today? Yeah, it was an interesting day yesterday. It was a long day. But I did get to sleep a little bit yesterday afternoon, finally. After I got home, I'm still sleepy though. I mean, I'm still tired, but I'll eventually catch up with my sleep. But when what's this thing? I know what I'm trying to say. Oh, I have boogie shoes coming up again. I already played that an hour ago. Hold on a second here, guys. I need to do something here. I have boogie shoes coming up, and that was my what you call it. Hope you slept somewhat. I did sleep longer than 3 hours last night. I slept about 6 last night. And I got to do my thing. Take a nap. I took like a 2-hour nap, but I didn't get to take it until after 4 o'clock in the afternoon. But it still worked out okay. Hold on here. I have to change a couple things around because, like I said, I played a song. What am I doing? Okay, I still got it. Okay, I'm good. I played Boogie Shoes for my Forgot 45, and it's coming up again. It normally happens. Actually, it normally happens sometime now. Yeah, I know what you're talking about. The free they giving out the thing, because it was last year when Bill was on vacation. It might be happening. I don't know. I know the stroke walk is I'm looking at my calendar. The stroke walk is the 18th. I am more wide awake. I'm still tired, but I'm wide awake. Hold on here. What am I doing? I am trying to figure out what I'm doing. Hang on. Let me go up here a minute. Nope. We'll go with this one. How about this one? Copy. And I have to paste it here somewhere. Hold on. Oh, I have to paste it right there. Yep, there we go. Okay, we're good. Now I played Boogie Shoes this morning. It was my suggested 45. Good morning, Lisa. 78 and rain all week. Yeah, Bill said it was gorgeous it was gorgeous up in Lake George yesterday, and I guess it's gonna be nice again today, but then rain later in the week. So he's probably getting the same rain you're getting. But that's what happens in May. May showers bring that's April showers bring May flowers. Never mind, I got it right. But no, I am more awake. Thank goodness. I did. Like I said, I got about 6 hours of sleep last night. Yeah, May rain. Yeah, I know. May rains. I know. It's April showers bring May flowers, but evidently May rains. And I did actually see on the news last night that we're going to be getting a lot of rain the next couple weeks, is what the future forecast is saying. It's going to be rather wet, and I'm like, oh, great, of course. I'm not sure when let me see if I can figure out when the big medical event happens in Manio, because it normally, like I said, happens in May. OBX Health. Hopefully it won't kick me off here. I'm looking. I am looking. Classes and events. Let's see here. May 21st. No. Medical drop-in community health fair. Oh, it says it's in the Fessenden Center. All right, medical drop and community health fair. What is this? I don't know. Let me see. Join us for the free event, which will include wellness screenings, which include blood pressure, heart rate, cholesterol, blood sugar. Shop the free mobile grocery store hosted by the Beach Food Pantry. Bring unused and unwanted prescriptions over the counter and animal medications that will be collected by the Deer County Sheriff's Office with proper disposal. No, that's not the normal. That's not the one that they normally. Hi, good morning, Karen. That's not the normal one that they do, but I know which one you're talking about. I don't know. I have not seen it, but now it's that time of morning where now it's getting hot, and suddenly my jacket has to come off again, and then I'll get cold, and then I'll put it back on. But no, I'm not sure. But the third annual Stroke Awareness Walk, they are having that. Like I said, the 18th. It's a Saturday at Dowdy Park. I will be there from 9 till 10:30, just making announcements and getting them started on their walk and playing music and hanging out. And that's pretty much about all I'll be doing. And I think a broadcast too, possibly. I'm not really completely sure on that. So what'd you guys get into yesterday? Anything exciting? I know, Perrin, you worked a double, I think, if I remember correctly. And boy, I'm just guessing you were hanging out at the beach. And it rained in like weird, it was weird yesterday. It rained on my way home, and then it stopped. And then it started pouring a little bit later. It was just a very weird off and on May rain type of thing. But that's what you get. What else is going on? Oh, I'll show you pictures. Hold on, let me see. Yeah, I got time. All right, so I'm going to show you some pictures. I will share some pictures with you guys that Bill took. All right, I'm guessing that is the resort, I believe, that they're staying at, or it's Lake something. The white building on the right, and then that's the riverboat cruise that you can go up and down, or the lake cruise, not a river boat because it's not a river. Oh, you found more sea glass. Awesome. Yeah, exactly. Another another one today. I'm sorry, Perrin. Then let's see. There's the boat again. I guess there's supposed to be a sign there, but there's not a sign. But you can see the boat in the background. I'm thinking this is the view from where they're staying out into the lake. And it looks like in the back of that, like in the top back part of the picture, that looks like just like a giant boat shelter type of thing. Yeah, we got a little late. We got some rain in the late afternoon too, Perrin. Yeah, that's a different view from his balcony, I guess. I don't know. And then he took one more of the balcony, looking the other direction. So they're very, very nice. They are definitely enjoying themselves. And then last night, I don't know if they did it or not. Oh no, I'm sorry, Victoria.
All right, guys, I just wanted to show you a little bit what it was like to be here at Lake George this week, hanging out, having a really good time. This is looking south down the lake. It's about from here 10 miles down to the mountain in the middle in the distance that you see. And so mountains run to the east and to the west of the lake. And you can kind of see we're staying here we drive up this side of the lake here. Yeah, and then we stay in the village of Bolton Landing. And then we hop over to this island here that this is on. This is the Sagamore Resort. Really pretty place here on Lake George. And that's looking north up towards Lake Champlain and into Canada eventually, but not really that far. All right, you guys have a great time. We'll see you next Monday. Cindy, stay awake. Bye.
So there you go. that was what Bill was doing. I hope you could hear the whole thing because I realized I didn't have my volume on. There we go. But that's where Bill's staying at Lake George. And he'll be back on Monday, like he said. All right, all right. Okay, now real quick question. Earlier, I used I call it the women's bathroom, but men use it too. We have a community, but we have two bathrooms, technically, yeah, two bathrooms in here, one on each side of the building. Well, I always go to the one on the far side because that's what I call the women's bathroom. And I happened to notice the toilet paper was under. Are you an over person or under? You tell me which way you think the toilet paper goes. I've heard different stories. Let me tell you one thing. I've heard when you have a cat, which I've discovered this because we used to have, and the cat would go and attack the toilet paper. And if you go over, it can continue just pulling it all off. If you put it under, it just flips, and they can't pull it all off. See, Chris, I am, Wendy, you're an over too. Okay, parents says either. But like I said, I've heard with cats, you put it under. That way they don't, if they like the whole thing. But that drives me nuts. When I had to fix it, I put it on the roll over, not under. Doesn't matter to Becca either. No, I like it over, not under. I don't want to reach up there and pull down. I want to just grab it and pull. Maybe I'm lazy. I don't know. All right, let me think. What's another? Okay, here's another thing. When it comes to the toilet seat, if the guys lift it up, and the bunch, yeah, you don't fold it, you bunch it. I fix it too. Another thing, seat up, like this is Mr. D and I have come to this little thing. I don't know if I got your pics, Bethy. When did you send me? Oh no, how did you send me pics? I don't know if I got them. But we put the toilet seat down, the cover, like the lid, we close it. So that way I have to lift it up when I go and he has to lift it up when he goes. And then we both close it afterwards. That way it keeps it like even. 1025 Messenger. Like Facebook Messenger. Hold on. Uh-oh, something went wrong. I'm having something go wrong. The toilet seat should always be closed. Okay, there, see? The toilet seat should always be closed. Oh, I got to talk here in 55 seconds, and I have no idea what I'm talking about. Hold on here. I am talking about... Oh, okay, this is a weird combination. We're going to talk about weird combinations of food, too. Besides, like, horseradish with, Oreo cookies. That's a weird combination. But there's a woman that has a weird combination in Mississippi. So hang on here. Hang on, guys. Killer Hits 102.5 The Shark. Bill and Sydney in the morning. And we do play those killer hits all day. That's DeBarge and Rhythm of the Night. Good morning. It is 8:14. We're live on Facebook. You can join us, facebook.com/1025.5 The Shark. There's a chance of showers, some thunderstorms this afternoon, high 78. Mostly cloudy down to 67 tonight with, again, a chance of showers and thunderstorms continuing tomorrow. Some sunshine, 83 with a chance of showers and thunderstorms after 2. Let's see. In Mans Harbor, we have 67, Scarborough at 68, and still checking in at 67 here at 102.5 The Shark. So there's a woman in Mississippi. Her name is Mississippi Meemaw. She's a TikToker, and she posted a clip where she went through a drive-through of a Sonic and only ordered a large Dr. Pepper with pickles. Yeah, with pickles. The clerk didn't seem to be surprised, though. She just noted that the added pickles would appear on the order as cherries. All right. Well, apparently ordering a Dr. Pepper with pickles is normal enough that a worker didn't seem to be fazed by it, but abnormal enough that the computer system wasn't programmed to have an option for adding the pickles to a soda. Now, sure enough, the woman receives a large Dr. Pepper with a handful of pickles inside the cup. And she says it may sound gross, but quote, don't knock it until you try it. She also said that a lot of people drink this. Would you? Does that sound even remotely tasty? And I love pickles and I love Dr. Pepper. But pickles and Dr. Pepper? I don't know. Bow time on the way in within 10 minutes or so, along with Today in Music. It's 8:15. Good morning. All right. Pickles and Dr. Pepper. Would you? Um okay, open it until I put my towels on it. No, Oreos with horseradish is a Gary thing. He had us try that once. I'll be home all next week. You'll miss the Wawa Grand. I'm not sure. I'm not sure what we're doing. But pickles with Dr. Pepper. And the woman says, Mississippi Meemaw says, don't knock it till you try it. So I might actually try it. I do like pickles. I mean, maybe it's that salty but sweet thing. I don't know. Oh, Bethy's gonna be at the VIP. Nope, no pickles and Dr. Pepper. Ugh. Okay. I see. I've never tried it, so I might. No, not today. Obviously, I don't have any Dr. Pepper. Plus the fact that I don't really drink Dr. Pepper because I do like it. Don't get me wrong, but it's so sweet and full of sugar. But yeah, so I don't know. I don't know if I would do pickles and Dr. Pepper. But evidently, it's like a big thing now. And yeah, I'll just have a Dr. Pepper with pickles, please. What? I mean, I know I dip French fries in ice cream, especially if you go to McDonald's and you get their soft serve. Oh, it's like the bomb. That's the salty but sweet. Oh, Bethy's going to be at the VIP event the day before. I think the media. I think we were invited to go to that. I'm not sure if we're going to be there or not. I have no idea. Depends on what time it is and everything else. Yawn. Sorry. Oh my goodness, I just yawned. I don't like to yawn in your face like that all the time. Let me think. What else? Okay, no sodas for me. Pickles on my Reuben only. Oh, see, I like pickles on hamburgers. I like pickles on my subs. Don't really put it on my sandwiches, but a sandwich is very close to a sub, so I don't know why I don't. Like if I get an Italian sub, I gotta have pickles on it. But I don't put it on like a ham and cheese sandwich. Why? Just curious. Now, do you like dill, sweet, or bread and butter? Gotta ask that question. Or do you like the Clausen kind, the ones that aren't like heated to cook or what? Yeah, they're like really crispy and they're in the refrigerator section. You don't buy them in the jar. Who likes those pickles? And then when you go to Country Deli, they always give you that pickle. Oh, I'm like the pickle person here. Whenever we get Country Deli, everybody always gives me their pickles. Awesome. I actually have a jar of pickles in the refrigerator. I am a big fan of the dill pickle, but I prefer the Vlasic kind. I don't know why. That's just me. Wendy likes dill. See, Bill likes the I think he likes bread and butter. I will eat the little gherkins or whatever they're called, the sweet pickles, but I prefer dill. 100%. All right, where am I? Yeah, I got time. I'm just keeping track of what's going on because normally Bill does this. All right, it has to be a dill. Okay. Bethy has to be dill. She can't eat sweet. Now, question: do you like dill relish or sweet relish on your hot dog? If you like it on your hot dog, I can take either or. That's the weird part. I like sweet relish on, and I like dill relish in my tuna salad too. Dill and sweet here, not a bread and butter. I'm not a big bread and butter fan either, but I have had some bread and butters. I think Lori brought us some bread and butters, and they were really good. All right, Bethy does not like relish. Okay. But yeah, Lori brought us some the bread and butters or whatever they were that Boar's Head has now, and they were actually really good. I enjoyed those. Huh. All right, after Easter, we use the ham and make the ham spread with pickles, horseradish, and onion hot dogs with onion only. Okay, what about ketchup and mustard? Did you put anything like that on there? What about chili and cheese? Yeah, let's talk hot dog toppings. I like all kinds of pickles. Okay, see, boy, that sounds like an interesting idea though. Ham spread with pickles, horseradish, and onion in it. Yeah, what do you put on your hot dogs? Just curious. And do you like them grilled or boiled and grilled? Because I remember ham spread with mayo too. Okay, yeah, you got to put something in there to keep it together. Makes sense. Now, is it mayo or is it salad dressing? Is it Miracle Whip? There's a difference in the taste. I like my tuna salad with Miracle Whip. See, we can always talk food on this. Have you noticed that? But I've actually lost a couple pounds, by the way. Not that I'm trying horribly, like strictly strict. All right, Bethy, mustard on Duke's mayonnaise. Okay, there you go. That's my daughter. She's a Duke mayonnaise person. Mustard on hot dogs, cheese, ketchup, mustard, and dill pickles on my hamburger. Fried with India relish. All right, what is India relish? Bethy's not a mayo or whip person. And see, I only like mayonnaise or a Miracle Whip in my tuna salad or my egg salad and stuff like that. I don't want it on a hamburger. All right, what is India relish, Perrin? I need to find out. I've never heard of India relish. Is it pop or soda, or is it a Coke? I just call it a Coke. All right, Bethy likes burnt hot dogs on the grill. See, I know people that are like that. You see, I like boiling mine to get the salt out of them, and then putting them on, like if I'm not grilling an actual charcoal grill, and then I put them on my George Foreman grill, and get that little like crispiness to them, sorta. And that's pretty darn good. And I think I have my word. Let me double check. Hold on. Let me. Where's my word? Where would my word be? My word would be here. All right. I think I have my word. Let me double check one more place. Hold on. Just want to make sure it's the right word. All right. So it's a combo of pickled cabbage and no. You can keep that. Not gonna happen. Why is it not here? I did today in music. Oh, there it is. Okay. Woo-hoo-hoo. That made me nervous. It didn't show up. Okay, that scared me for a second. Right, it rained the entire time she was in Pennsylvania. You went to, yeah, I was telling them yesterday that your stepdaughter graduated. Pickled, see, okay, sauerkraut, yay, nay. All right, I like fried bologna with mustard, just plain yellow mustard, not the spicy mustard or the Gouldens or whatever. You don't see, I might have to try it. I don't know. If you can't taste the cabbage, though, what's the point? That's like my mom. She used to put mushrooms in her spaghetti sauce, and I didn't like mushrooms at the time. And she said, "Oh, eat it. You can't taste it." And I said, "Then why do you put it in there? Because it adds flavor." Well, if you can't taste it, how does it add flavor? You ate too much as a kid. A good old piece of fried bologna, though, every now and then tastes really good. And you got to slice it so it looks like a Pac-Man when it cooks. If you don't, it gets that bubble. You know what I'm talking about? And then, okay, here's another question for you. I'm like all over the place this morning. Spam. Are you guys eaters of spam? I know in Hawaii they love spam, but they fry it and everything else. It's on the level of a chow chow. All right, what's a chow chow? You're confusing me, Perrin. What the heck's a chow chow? That's a dog, right? No. Yeah, what is a chow chow? Explain, Lucy. What's a chow chow? Oh, fried spam. Yeah. See, I don't think I've ever had fried spam. I don't think I have. Now, I don't remember, Chris. Where are you? My daughter eats spam all the time. I can't even stand the smell. What about the little Vienna sausages? Now that we're talking like canned meat, why not? Or anchovies, or not anchovies. Sardines and the mustard. Ugh. Here, that's right. I forgot that's where you were. Cabbage buttered, mixed with noodles and eggs. Ugh. That doesn't. Ugh. That sounds disgusting. It's a cabbage relish. Okay. Ugh. No, I'm gonna pass. All right, I got 30 seconds until I go to what you call it. So hold on here. I'm gonna switch over here. What am I doing? This. Hold that thought. Day in music. All right, where am I? Bill and City in the Morning Killer hits all day right here on 102.5 The Shark, Eddie Grant. That is Electric Avenue. Good morning. It's 8:25. We're going to have a chance of showers and some thunderstorms this afternoon. Otherwise, though, a partly sunny day, high of 78. Mostly cloudy, down to 67 tonight with a chance of showers and thunderstorms as well. And then tomorrow, mostly sunny, high 83 with a chance of showers and thunderstorms after 2 in the afternoon. Looks like we have in Avon 68. We have 67 in Edenton and 67 here at 102.5 The Shark. Today in music, that's what time it is. In 1998, country singer Eddie Rabbitt sadly passed away due to lung cancer at the slow age of 56, young age of 56, however you want to word it. In 1991, a judge in Macon, Georgia, dismissed a wrongful death suit against Ozzy Osbourne. Now, a local couple failed to prove that their son was inspired to attempt suicide by Ozzy's music. In 1971, the Rolling Stones released their Brown Sugar, their first record in the U.S. It was their first record on their own label, Rolling Stones Record. In 1968, Reginald Dwight, you know who that is? Well, in 1968, he was no longer Reginald Dwight. He changed his name legally to Elton John. Birthdays today in the world of music. Bill Kreutzmann, he's the drummer with the Grateful Dead. He is turning 78 years young. And that is today in music, which means it's boat time. Time to win a 2-piece chicken dinner from Bojangles. You could be a winner of the 2-piece dinner. If you text the word sugar, SUGAR, as in brown sugar, text it to our Ripple Fiber text to win line at 252-441-1025, and you will be qualified to win. We have news and weather together on the way within 10 and more killer hits up next. All right. My mouth just like touched the microphone and it went, and I got like little static electricity. That was weird. All right, hang on. Where are we? Okay. Vienna sausages.
National Black Bear Festival.
I don't like Vienna sausages either. My dad used to eat a can of sardines for lunch in the mustard. Sorry, not good. All right, it's 71 in Southern Shores. I think I actually have you. Do I have Southern Shores on my list? I do. It's already 71. Wow. Okay, that's awesome. Earlier it was 66, I do believe. Let me double check my little thing. I have this little weather app. It's very cool. Bill shared it with me. All right. Not that. All right, so the Bear Festival's coming up on June 1st, and we're going to be there. Bill and I are going to be there together. Southern Shores. Mine says 67. Mine does not say 71. But maybe it's a different part of Southern Shores. Who knows? I mean, I can be in, technically Pirates Cove is Manio, and it could be like 68 there, and I get to my house, and it's like 64. Or it's 72. It's weird like that. I've noticed that in Nag's Head too. It just depends on where the clouds are, where the breeze is, and that kind of thing. All right, so we've touched a lot of stuff here. It's a cabbage relish. Okay, do you guys like cauliflower? But Gary said cabbage buttered, mixed with noodles and eggs. Ugh, this doesn't even sound good. I don't know why. It just does not sound good. It just doesn't. I don't know. All right, let's talk about disgusting food then, since we're on the my cabbage and I think I don't like sauerkraut or cabbage like cooked because my mom tried to make her own sauerkraut and she put it in a crock. She cut up the cabbage and basically it sits and rots. Ugh. It was disgusting. It smelled so bad in our house for, I don't know, like months. It was awful. All right, who's got their garden started? We plant today. Wow. All right, Bethy doesn't like liver. I don't do a garden because Mr. D doesn't eat enough vegetables to justify it. And I don't really have a place for a garden. I mean, I guess I could put like, see if I ate enough tomato. I don't know. I'm the only one that really eats the vegetables in our house, unless they're canned green beans, canned corn, or fresh corn. I like fresh corn on the cob too. Or like the little tiny baby peas, the lasso or baby peas. That's about it when it comes to his vegetables. Now we'll eat salads, but we don't do what you call it. All right, am I gonna be short? Hold on. Do I have to add another song? No, no, I guess not. Um, all right, we decided not to do our hydroponic garden this year. We'll wait for next year. Oh, that's the one that's in the water, right? And I never did see how that works. Now, my daughter, she's planting her garden, and her husband made the boxes that's like above ground. I guess so she doesn't have to bend over as far. I don't know. And then I always wonder, how do you get the rototiller in there if it's in a box? I guess you have to have a ramp to put it in. But yeah, so he built boxes in her backyard in the sun, and she's planting a garden. She was planting pepper plants and cucumbers and squash and green beans and she's planting it all. She loves vegetables. She's my like vegetable person. She was the weirdest child I knew at age like, I don't know, 5 years old. We'd go to a restaurant and she would order broccoli. Yeah. 89 tomato plants, 32 pepper plants, and 6 pie pumpkin plants. What are you going to do with 89 tomato plants, Gary? I hope you can your tomatoes, make stewed tomatoes, do something, and like have them for all year round. My mom had like maybe 10 tomato plants, and down in our little, I called it the cellar because it was basically a little, you open up the doors, walk down the stairs, and it was the unfinished part of the basement. There was like a crawl space, but it had like anyway, but my dad built shelves in there, and my mom would, she would can the tomatoes and use them for spaghetti sauce and for lasagna. And yeah. But you're planting 89 tomato plants. Like, seriously, what are you going to do with 89, with all the tomatoes, 89 plants? That's what I'm curious. That's a lot of tomato plants, which will produce a lot of tomatoes. How do you eat them all? And what kind of pepper plants do you do? Jalapenos, or do you do green peppers? Or do you do banana peppers? Or do you do a little bit of everything? Just curious. I'm just curious. Yeah, what kind of pepper plants? That's a lot of tomatoes. And October's going to be here before you know it, you guys. You realize that? I mean, we're already in May. This coming weekend is Mother's Day, and then parents' birthdays on Tuesday, and then we have the stroke walk, and then it's late Memorial Day weekend. And Gary, you're going to be on your cruise pretty soon. I mean, that's just crazy. And it's already Tuesday. And it's hard. It's just, time is flying. It's crazy. Crazy, crazy, crazy. And I'll have to bring in like pictures, updated pictures of Elsie. All 3 peppers, all growing from seeds. Wow. Yeah, you had your little starter kit. I remember that. You had all your little pups. But yeah, no, Elsie, I'll have to bring in an updated picture of her because all of a sudden she's like taking off. She's getting big. She's no longer that little fuzzball. She's got longer legs now. And her paws are like this big. And she's getting so much better. She's calming down, but she still chews. But she knows mom when mom gets mad. All 3 peppers. So you're doing jalapenos, bell peppers, and banana peppers. All right. All right. Now, what is a pie pumpkin plant? Is it a special pumpkin for a pumpkin pie? Just curious. I've never heard of it called a pie pumpkin. I've just heard a pumpkin pie. Now, do you do cucumbers and zucchini and squash? Oh, that's too funny. Ruger has a raincoat. It would probably fit me. That's kind of funny. They're pumpkins. You can make pie. Well, can't you make pies with regular pumpkins too? My mom used to, but I didn't realize they had a special pie pumpkin. I just thought they were just made pumpkins out of pumpkin pies out of pumpkins. That's what I thought. Maybe I'm not. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. And I can honestly say it doesn't taste as. Okay, I did not realize that. I will have to check that out. What about watermelons? Do you grow watermelons? Or zucchini or squash, like I said, or cucumbers? Or any other veggies? Like, do you grow lettuce or spinach or green beans, corn on the cob? And if you do corn on the cob, do you do silver queen or golden queen? And do you hang your tomato plants upside down? Are you that kind of grower? Because there's some kind of weird way to do it upside down. That way you don't have to put them in that little rack. So yeah. One grape, Cherokee, purple, and heirloom one. Nice. I think my mom used to do she'd always get burpee seeds. I remember that. But I'm not even sure what kind of tomatoes that she would get. They weren't the beefsteak because they weren't super big. I'm not a tomato person. Nah. Okay, you just plant them regular. Okay. But I've heard of people have you guys, am I crazy on that? How you can plant them upside down? I helped my grandmother can green tomatoes, but we never fried them. Gary tried raising chickens, but couldn't figure out how deep to. That was good. Speaking of, I gotta get my joke. That was pretty darn good there, Gary. That was good. You never figured out how deep. I didn't like frying green tomatoes. See, my grandmother would just we can green tomatoes. And we'd put them in this little grinder thingy and yep, it's kind of weird. And then the regular tomatoes, we would scald them in boiling water just to break the skin, and then the skin would peel off nice and easy, and then we'd cut them in half. Or we'd get the jars all sterilized and everything else, and then we'd put some kind of canning salt in it. Then we'd put the tomatoes in, but you'd put like the half cut side or whatever, like it was a ball like this. You know what I'm talking about? If a tomato was round, like this part, you would stack them on top of each other like this in the can. And I still have the little funnel thingy that you put on the wide mouth jar to put it in there, or not even necessarily wide mouth, but we had the little thing, the funnel. I guess it was a canning funnel is what it was called. Does that sound right? And then she had the pressure cooker, and then she would scald her green beans, or like, I guess is that the word I'm looking for? She would stick them in hot water I can't think of the word, but she would like just flash boil them for a second, and then she would put them in freezer bags and she would freeze those. Are green tomatoes the same as regular but pickled or picked earlier? I believe so. I think you pick them before they get completely ripe. That's my thought. I could be wrong, but somebody might know the answer to that question. What do you think? I think they're just picked earlier. I'm sure we just picked green tomato. We just picked them when they were green before they ripened. Anybody? Bueller. Love green tomato. Okay, so Boyd loves green tomatoes. Are they picked before they're ripe, or are they just a actual green tomato that's something you can plant? A green tomato plant. Because I know you have like green apples, right? Yes, they are. They are picked before they ripen. Is that what you're guessing? I'm going to wait before asking more questions until you answer. So you just pick them okay, gotcha. All right. So you just pick them before they're ripe. That's what a green tomato is, Gary. Ta-da! See, ask a brilliant mind, inquiring minds want to know. And if you don't learn things unless you ask questions. And no question is a dumb question. All right. So all right, parents working a double. Gary, you're planning. Boy, what are you doing today? I fry red tomatoes. Oh, okay. I've never heard of fried red tomatoes, but I know Fried Green Tomatoes was a good movie. What's the breakfast count for October? Well, at least there's two here. Bill and I don't know. We'll have to take a head count on that, and that way we can make the true arrangements. And we got to let everybody know, and we got to figure out what works well in October. I know the weekend of 20 something is the seafood festival. So I don't know who would want to go to that. So that way, sorry, if you're in town, you might want to go. All right, Becky's working elections this afternoon. Victoria had to go in because somebody called out sick. Never had a green one. My mom always fried firm red ones. Huh. That's pretty interesting. My mom never really fried green tomatoes or red tomatoes, but she would slice them, put them on a piece of either wheat bread or white bread, slap a little mayonnaise on there with some salt and pepper, and eat them. Ugh, I would not do that. So, all right, well, guys, I think I'm going to hop off here because I am by myself. And I can start doing some things behind the scenes that need to be done. And I'll be back tomorrow. But thank you for hanging out with me. Okay. All right. So the end of October is out for Gary. So we'll have to do it mid-October, early October. And where are you cruising that one? You're cruising out of Miami then? Where are you going? Dominican Republic or something? I don't remember this cruise. You have a great day as well, Chris. Bethy, you too. And we'll have to start making more plans soon on this. But in the meantime, I have to do this. Start the credits rolling. And that's it. Bye, guys. Have yourself a great day. And again, thank you so much for hanging out with me. Okay? You guys are the best. You guys are the bestest.